Welcome. In this lesson, we will be talking about reported speech. In order to know reported speech, we should know direct speech, backshifting, reporting verbs, modal verbs. Let's start with direct speech. What is direct speech? Well, the speech, the dialogues, what you use every day is direct speech. When you talk with anybody and you talk about yourself, that's direct speech. When you talk about someone else, but you do not tell them what the other person has said, that's direct speech. One of the examples here says, Susie said, I love your jacket. I love your jacket is the direct speech. What do we do to change direct speech into reported speech? In reported speech, we change the tense, simple present to simple past. We also change the pronoun. We say, Susie said that she loved my jacket. So what do we understand? What is reported speech? As the word reported says, report, tell the other person what you know. In this case, I know that Susie said something. So I am telling it to someone else, which means I am reporting. Let's go further. Let's try to report. The first sentence here, I'm finishing my homework now, said Bill. How do we report this? The first thing that we know in order to report is, yes, the subject. What did we say here? We said Bill said. Reporting verbs like say, tell, explain are used in past simple and placed immediately after the subject. In this case, my subject is Bill. Bill said. Before inverted comma starts with I. This I has to change. Since Bill is a man, we will be using he. Bill said that he. References to people change because the point of view changes. I am no more talking about myself. I am reporting something about Bill. Bill, who is he? So the pronoun changes. Let's look at next part. Am finishing. I am finishing will change to he was finishing. Am is the present tense. Was is not. Tenses move back in time. Tenses move to past. Whenever you report something that has happened already. It's a past now. So here, am finishing changes to was finishing. Present continuous changes to past continuous. Let's go further. My homework. Since we have changed I to he, so my will also change to his homework. Again, references to people change because the point of view has changed. My refers to Bill, so we change it to his. In case of a woman or a girl, we change it to her. Last part, the word now. Now was at that time. Now we are reporting it. So it has become past. We need to change the reference of time as well. In the video later, I will also talk about all these verbs, how to change them, and what does one particular word become. So please stick till the end of the video. Let's understand point number 2, backshift. For now, we have seen some examples of direct to reported, direct speech to reported speech. Now let us understand the points that we need to keep in mind in order to correctly change the sentence. What is back shift? As discussed in the previous sentence also, back shift means my time is going back. My reference is going back. I forgot to bring my laptop. Direct speech. I just said this. I forgot to bring my laptop. Did you realize forgot is past tense? Well, when I said this sentence, I said this sentence in the past. Okay. Look at scenario 1. The person sitting at present is talking about laptop in the past. I forgot it in the past. Now, changing it to reported speech. We know that we have to change the present now. Now, this woman holding the book that you can see on screen has moved from present to a little towards past tense in image 2. So I am in the present reporting something. The sentence that I'm reporting was spoken in the past. I have 2 incidences of past here. My sentence will change to Susie. Let's assume the name of this lady in the picture is Susie. Susie told the teacher that she had forgotten to bring her laptop. We used the word told. We used the word had forgotten. Forgot, which is already in past tense, has moved a little more towards past and has become past perfect. Had forgotten to bring her laptop. Not my laptop, her laptop. Let's keep going. The third point that you should know in order to get all the questions regarding reported speech correct and to understand reported speech is reporting verbs. Usually we use say and tell. However, we can use agree, complain, and mention as well. Both the words say and tell are irregular verbs. Say becomes said and said. Tell becomes told and told in the third form of the verb. Let's look at the sentence. If somebody asks you, why are you not coming with us tonight? The answer, I already told you that I was sick. You can use told or you can use said. I already said that I was sick. I am saying was, past tense in both cases. I am saying I was sick in both the cases. So what is the difference? The difference, as you can see in the white box over here, tell uses the someone in between. It could be you, it could be her, it could be anybody in the world. Tell plus you, told plus you. And then we continue the sentence by saying that I was sick. However, we do not say, I already said you that. That's always wrong. We have to say, I already said that. No, you required. All right, we have come almost towards the end of the video. Let's keep going. So, what is it that the tenses change to? The present tense, make or makes, changes to made. Is, am, are, making, changes to was or were making. Has, have, changes to had in the past. Do not or don't, doesn't, changes to did not or didn't. Remember, we only change the first verb from present to past, not all the verbs. Going further, if my verbs are already in the past tense, went, past tense, changes to had gone, past perfect. Did not go or didn't go, changes to hadn't gone, had not gone. Can you observe? Went is the second form of the verb. Gone, however, is the third form of the verb. Go is the present tense. However, used with did not means past tense. Was, were, going, continuous, will change to had been, going, continue. The last part that we have to focus in this video is modal verbs. What are modal verbs? Well, the verbs that you can see on the screen. If you see sentences like can, will, a sentence containing may, might, or the sentence that contains must, could, would, and should, how do you deal with these verbs? What do you do? Going further, tense change for can is could, for will is would, for may it's might, for must or had to. Words like could, would, should, and might do not change. Even in the reported speech, you use the same word that was used in the direct speech. All right, we are towards the end of the video, the last slide. Place and time. When you say, in our example, you saw the word now. Let's look at the different examples here. Here changes to there. This becomes that. These becomes those. Now becomes then, as we saw in the video example today. Today becomes that day. Tonight becomes that night. Tomorrow becomes the next day or the following day. Next week becomes the following week. Yesterday becomes the day before, or you can also say the previous day. Last month becomes the previous month when you say reported speech. All right, thank you for watching.